Alright, so here's the deal. Some of the best photos I've ever taken weren't taken in real life. I'm a wildlife photographer, and lately I've been exploring the photo modes in video games, and I realized something strange. Some of my favorite shots have come from games, not reality. How did video games become a serious form of photography? And why are so many gamers treating virtual photography like a new kind of art form? Let's break it down. Photo modes weren't always a thing. There was a time when capturing a great shot in a game meant lining up the perfect moment, pressing the screenshot button on your keyboard, and hoping for the best. Now some games are built to be photographed. Developers aren't giving us camera tools for the sake of it. They're designing entire worlds with photography in mind. The lighting, composition, even the way characters pose can be intentional. The more I dive into different games and their takes on photo modes, the more I see it as a built-in feature as opposed to simply an add-on or afterthought. Some games do it extremely well, and I can spend hours losing track of time trying to line up the perfect shot. It's been a really enjoyable discovery over the past few years. But before we get into the best games for virtual photography, let's go back to where it all started. Before dedicated photo modes, gamers had to get creative. In GTA San Andreas, you could carry a camera, but it was mostly just for fun. And Pokemon Snap turned photography into gameplay, but it was an on-rails experience, and also was the entire focus of the game. And then came Halo 3's Theater mode, which let players pause, rotate the camera, and capture their best moments. I remember this vividly because I took a huge interest in it, and I was blown away by the capabilities at the time. But the real shift came when developers introduced fully customizable photo modes, letting players control everything from focus and exposure to time of day and depth of field. And today, some games take this to a whole new level. So why is this taking off? Why are millions of gamers treating photo mode like an art form? The first thing would be social sharing and community. So entire communities now exist just to showcase your in-game shots, with virtual photographers pushing the limits of what's possible. Second thing is creative expression. So it's no longer just about gameplay, it's about storytelling, composition, capturing the perfect shot of a character you love or your own RPG character doing something special or during a cool moment. And finally, developer support. So game studios have started recognizing virtual photographers, featuring their shots in official marketing or patch notes, having contests and holding community events. But not all photo modes are equal. Some games offer full creative freedom while others feel a bit restrictive. So I want to talk about the best games for virtual photography and what makes them stand out. A great photo mode gives players real control and allows them to become actual photographers holding an actual camera. So here they are. At number 4, I put Death Stranding. It has a more minimalist approach, where lighting and landscapes create some hauntingly beautiful shots. And if you're a landscape enthusiast or real-life landscape photographer, Death Stranding can be used to create some incredible photos. At number 3, with no surprise, is Red Dead Redemption 2. So stunning natural lighting, true-to-life environments, and a free-moving camera make this game a photographer's dream. Some of my favorite in-game shots of all time have come from Red Dead 2. There are times when you're galloping across the countryside during a sunset, and for me personally, I couldn't help but stop and take some photos. This game was incredible for photography. Number 2 is Ghost of Tsushima. So this photo mode was designed with classic samurai film aesthetics in mind, and to me this is a masterpiece for in-game photos. I truly felt like I was living in a samurai film while photographing Jin Sakai and the island of Tsushima, and the weather effects in this game make for some amazing photos as well. And number 1 is, of course, Cyberpunk 2077. With neon-drenched cityscapes, deep customization, and some of the most advanced lighting options, I feel like I can't walk around Night City anymore without stopping to take photos. It's actually hindering my ability to play the game. It is my number 1 because even though it's set in the future, I genuinely feel like I'm doing photography in real life when I stop and open up photo mode. And this gives some very cool opportunities for Night City street photography. I think I must have over 10,000 shots saved from this game throughout the years, and I know there's going to be a lot more. Of course, there are more games with great photo modes, but these are, in my opinion, the best of the best. So what about the future of photo modes? It's only getting better. With photorealistic engines like Unreal Engine 5, and also some AI-assisted tools, virtual photography is evolving faster than ever. We're approaching a point where in-game shots will soon be indistinguishable from real shots. And what I'm waiting for is a virtual wildlife photography simulator that actually does it right, to replicate some of my real-world shots and some of my trips in real life. Red Dead 2 is the closest we have so far, but I'd like something even more in-depth. But the core of it all, photography, whether in a game or real life, is about capturing moments, telling stories, and seeing the world in a unique way. And if your game allows for that, I'm probably going to play it. So what's your favorite game for virtual photos, or do you even use photo mode all that much? Comment down below what you think. Thank you so much for watching, please subscribe, and until next time, take care.